Hey guys, so a few of you have asked me to do a follow-up video on my thoughts on these Banhammers after having them for about 3 weeks now. I think they're almost broken in. The suspension is a little bit softer, but it's still pretty heavy. So what I've done is I've had to add a bunch more wiring to this amp over here. I can't believe the amount of juice it wants. I've also added the biggest battery I could fit in the back of the car. It's a Stinger SSP 2250, I think. It's pretty crazy specs, but even this battery just doesn't add enough amperage to the car. The car is all electric, has a DC to DC converter. That's the equivalent of about a 170 amp alternator. And yeah, between the battery, the inverter, and whatnot, it just still isn't enough power. So I'm running this amp at about 75% output. Any more than that and it starts to clip. So this is an SMD distribution block. I think they call it bus bar. I've also added this ANL fuse holder. See if you could see it over there. And I've got my fuses for all the wires coming from the battery, and of course I have the fuse at the front of the car. I've got plenty of grounds running. I think I've got 4 grounds back here. I've doubled up on the grounds up front where I have the battery in the front. I also have an excess power battery, group 47 for the front. And this is what I have. So these Banhammers have been really good. They sound incredible, much better than the gel audios, and they hit way harder. And the gel audios, the 12W7s, were actually reaching mechanical limits with this amplifier. So it was getting to a point where I couldn't get them any louder, and I could hear them reaching their mechanical limits. These guys do no such thing, so I know they could take the power. So overall, I highly recommend these guys over the 12W7s. So let's have a quick really demo. You guys can see what I'm talking about here. All right. This gets pretty loud, so I have to do it quick before someone comes out and yells at me. I've had lots of people cuss at me, flip me off, and so on, but let's see.
Fucking zombie.
Yeah, so that's it. Again, highly recommend these guys. They could take lots of power, they sound great, and they're incredibly loud. These subs are recommended only for ported enclosures, so if you've got sealed box, I'd go for something else, but for ported, their sound quality is amazing. Hope you enjoyed this.